Hello, my Libra friends. Today we will do your classic Lenormand card readings. We will go into a lot of details, so you have a lot of information. So this is not a short card reading. This is actually going into details in depth, so you know very well what is coming to you for the coming month. So Libra, here we go for your classic Lenormand card reading for the month of June. Hello, my Libra friends, and welcome to your classic Lenormand card reading for the month of June. As your first card here, we see the child. The child here, it can mean that you are planning, or do you do some family planning? Maybe you start to think about planning a family in general here. It also can refer to our inner child, that we develop our inner child more, or we go more, we take the first steps towards that direction. It's also possible with this card that we take literally a new direction into life, because we have the ship here in the middle, and this is possible also. Anyway, it encourages here to be playful, to take, maybe there are some business, maybe there's some business involved here, maybe there's some financial actions here, because the ship sometimes also it's for trading, business, sometimes business in abroad. We see also with the ship, there could be some trading here with this combination of cards. Anyway, the ship, it tells us also for traveling. So maybe you're considering traveling. You could also travel together with your child. Of course, if you're pregnant, you will travel with your child. But here also it's about enterprising that we are pursuing here. If you have delayed certain things, certain decisions, we know that sometimes Libra, they have difficulties in taking decisions, and with the ship here in the middle, the ship urges you to take certain decisions, no longer procrast them, take a decision about certain steps in your life here. We should also be more adventurous, and if we are more adventurous, this will lead to a positive situation in our life. We should also not think too much in the classic way. Sometimes it urges us to think out of the box, out of the ordinary. So a lot of people here, they go in a different direction in life. This is a common tendency now, because a lot of people need to find alternative jobs, do an alternative jobs, have a job out of the ordinary. And this is what we are seeing here also with this combination. If you do certain efforts, these efforts with the clovers here will be rewarded, because this is the lucky card of the deck. So if you make decisions and you do efforts, there will come rewards, because these cards are all positive here that we are seeing here in the last line. Now we're going to mirror the cards. We have the child and the letter here. The child and the letter here, it tells us that we are about to receive happy news. This could be you as a couple with your husband or with your partner here, that we are receiving happy news. Maybe this is a wish that comes through, something that you waited on, with this combination of cards. Anyway, also you will have a lot of conversations that you are not, maybe that we are a little bit innocent about some conversation. Maybe if we are unexpectedly pregnant, and here this could mean that the communication is a little bit inexperienced here. Or if we are pregnant from a new business, this communication could be about business, because maybe we are informing ourselves here about business. But there's a lot of communication here: SMSs, chats, emails, small letters, short letters. This is what we are seeing here. In another way, it points also that we are probably thinking about making some investments in a child, or that we spend money for a child here. This is what we are seeing here. But anyway, our communication will grow. If we have children already, it means that we are more communicative towards our children here with this combination of cards. Also, we are more curious what other people around us think, so we ask their opinion. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes also with this combination, it could mean that we are looking for guidance in some areas of our life. And we're gonna mirror the bottom cards. We see here the stork and the clovers here. We see here that there are very positive changes in our life, but we have the mice here. So with the mice, it's important that we pay attention to details. So if there are changes, before you implement these changes, check all details, because the mice points to details. Anyway, mostly this is a positive change. Sometimes also the mice is delays, but you have the clovers here. If there come delays, these delays will be reduced. The mice is not a strong card, and if we pay attention to small details and we fix the details, the mice don't have the strength to overcome the clovers and the sun. So pay attention to details. It might be important. Well, anyway, there will be nice possibilities, chances here coming to us, new beginnings that are positive for us in business or wherever where we long for. There is a chance here to make a transition and transformance here. There's a kind of unburdens here also with this combination of cards here. Anyway, we need to take initiative here. We see this again here because we can go in a different positive direction of our life here. There's like here, we literally on the light in our life, especially with the sun here, things will get very brightened for you. Then we're going to go in the horizontal lines. We have the child here and the person card. I put both cards here because we do a general reading. But as first card, I take out of the woman. But since we are in a general reading here, I put both cards there. Anyway, this points to a woman with child, a woman with children. This is what we are seeing here, a baby girl. If you are pregnant, chances are more likely that your pregnancy would involve a female child. This is or a girl child here. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, what we see here more is that we seek reassurance from certain things here. We could feel a little bit vulnerable in these new conditions about the news that we are receiving. This is what we are seeing here. If you are not yet pregnant, it's possible, because this is the card of longing. There's a strong longing here that we become pregnant, especially with the sun, because the sun is a fertile card. It's the sun of the card of summer, and the summer is related to fertility. So it's possible that there is a strong longing for also. And also, if you have intentions towards that, it could work out very well, and your intentions really could come true if you're waiting for a child or if you're waiting for a pregnancy. If you don't wait on a pregnancy and you don't want to get absolutely pregnant here, I would say here, be careful, use protection, because these are very fertile cards that we are seeing here. So be careful, protect yourself with this combination of cards. Anyway, we see here also with this combination that we are quite innovative here. We have a playful approach to certain things in our life here. We take the first steps in a new direction. We want to initiate something new in our life. Then we see the woman and or the person card and the letter here. We see here that if we are a man, we could also receive news from a woman. It's possible that a woman tells you that she's pregnant. So this is what we are seeing here then related to the man. There's a lot of communication here with both parties. Professionally, like if you are in a profession, this could mean that, for instance, you have a blog, or professionally, you're a journalist, you do a lot of publications, we are communicative here. This is all what the cards tell us here. Also, we are quite expressive with this combination of cards because the sun expresses, it shines. So here in this month, we could be quite expressive. This is what we are seeing here. On the professional front also, it could be that our job is intertwined with professional speaking. We are sometimes here we speak, and we know Libra, they have a kind of way they can speak very diplomatic. They are often speakers, public announcers, because they have a way in announcing news in a very smooth way. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination of cards. Then we come in the second horizontal line, we have the ship and the sun here. It's possible here that you suddenly, because the sit is suddenly, unexpectedly, we come in a new direction of life. If you have waited on a trip, it's possible maybe that it's suddenly possible to travel. Whatever condition you are here, we can suddenly, it's like we get a kind of liberty here. Suddenly we are allowed to travel, or we choose suddenly to travel. This could be a more sunny place, since we have the sun here. You could choose for a destination that is a more sunny here. This is what we are seeing here. Maybe you long for this trip, maybe you long for relaxation. Anyway, there will be a lot of relaxation here because you have the sun here. This is what we are seeing here. If we have vehicles, for instance, if you have a car, a bicycle, it's possible that unexpectedly there come some repairs on the vehicle. So see that your vehicle is well maintained. Do maintenance of your vehicle. If you have the suspicious feeling that something is about to happen with your vehicle, or you notice there is some changes in the vehicle, let it check out by a mechanic, because suddenly the vehicle could let us down here with this combination of cards. It will not be a dramatic situation because you have the sun here, but maybe there need to be some things checked out. If you take a trip towards for instance, on a vacation, it's possible there could be some delays with the trip or some changes in the trip because the vehicle that you're traveling with could experience some technical difficulties. So it's possible that maybe if the trip is very long, very far, that the vehicle, the flight is delayed. Before you step into the vehicle, they announce that the vehicle has some technical difficulties. This is what we are seeing here, but it will not be too long because you have the sun here, but it's possible with this combination there could be some repairs necessarily. Anyway, we see here also that if you have made travel plans for a very long time, it's possible that suddenly you change your mind about this trip for a certain reason. This is possible also, but this will be on your own initiative. So you suddenly decide not to go. This is what we are seeing also with this card. But mostly it's that we are suddenly going. But both possibilities are here in the cards. The cards have always two possibilities. Anyway, also, if we take a trip, be careful. If you are in abroad, be careful, take care of yourself. Don't do anything rush or wild, because sometimes this combination, if we do wild things, we could, like for instance, we could cut ourselves or things like that because the sit is cutting. So it's possible if you take a trip, be careful here with yourself. What do we see more here? Well, then we go to the next two cards. We go to the ship and the sun. The ship and the sun here, it tells us here that most likely this is a summer trip here. We are in June now, so maybe this is your annual holiday that is coming here. Probably you looked out for this year. This will be a happy journey if you take a journey. Even if you take short journeys, you will enjoy them a lot here because this is a very positive combination that we are seeing here, that we are with this combination of cards. We literally look for happiness. There will be new experience here. We also are aware that maybe we are in a need of a rest here. This is what we are also seeing here. There's a kind of joyful departure here. It's possible also that if you go here and you take in this trip, after you go there, there is a kind of farewell party if you go back home. And maybe you meet some new friends there, and it's something like that that we are seeing here also with this combination. Then we have the stork, the mice, and the clovers. The stork and the mice here, it tells us we need to be careful here with this combination not to lose certain things. We need to be careful with our things that are close to us here with this combination. Be careful with your goods if you travel. Be careful with your travel bags here. This is what we are seeing with this combination of cards here. It's possible also that certain hopes that you had in your life, something that you hoped for, is not happening. So there could be a transition here and we waited for something, but there could be some delays on certain things that you have hoped for. It could make you worry a little bit here with this combination of cards. Anyway, we see here also that probably you're tired. Sometimes this points that we are tired, and we really should take this trip here if we can here. If you travel, it's possible also if you come in that country that certain goods are not available. So maybe this has a certain reason. Maybe the shelves are quite empty there if you travel abroad, and there is not everything you're looking for. It doesn't mean that the trip is not good, but there could be some scarcity in certain areas of our life. Maybe you need to adjust here a little bit on the things that you're eating here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. If we are undergoing certain transformations in our life, it's possible that certain people don't agree with that. And we still want to have this transition here with this combination. Also, sometimes this tells us, this is then more on a simplistic level, we need to pay attention that there is no vermin in our house like mice. If you had attend because one mice becomes five become more. So pay attention here if you suspect that you have vermin in your house. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. We will also go more with the flow. This is also within this reading. Then we have the mice and the clovers here. If certain people would try to take something from you, it's possible that you notice. It doesn't mean that we don't need to be careful, but mostly this is a protection from theft. Also, if you travel, see that your house is very well locked, because sometimes also it's about that. But mostly this is about the travel itself. Take care of your bags, don't leave them unattended. And it's possible, even with this combination, if somebody would attempt to take things from you, that you catch them. So be aware here, take care of your things here. This is also what this is telling. If you do certain actions in your life, for business, for whatever it is, you could have also a gut feeling, like it's in your bones that you need to go this, or need to do this, go in that direction, and you need to trust your feeling. It's very important here that we do so. Anyway, we will also want to be a more unbothered lifestyle. We want to relax more. This is what we are seeing. And then we go in the vertical lines. We have the child, the sit, and the stork here. Here we see that again. Here we see this is the near past. This is because this is only a month. This is the now, and this is the future. But this is only 1 month, so we are close here together. So suddenly something new begins in our life. We launch a project. This project could really bring big transformations, because the stork is a transforming bird. Also, you get here, if I see this on an astrological level, you get the note, also one of the notes in the changes from Scorpio to Libra. So you will see here that there come positive changes in your life here. And I think here, when I see this, these changes will be positive for you. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, also, if our children, let's assume we have children, be careful with them, because they could be very active. Like, for instance, they have a lot of energy, and you need to observe them, and you need to tell them, just be a little bit more calm here, because they could really feel very energetic. This is what we are seeing here. Maybe we need to keep them a little bit here on a short leash, because they are very energetic. Maybe you notice this here. We need to keep an eye on our children here, that they are safe here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Be aware here also, it's possible that, as I said here, they could cut themselves, or they make a fall here because they have a lot of energy. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. If we need to make an end to a certain situation in our life, it's possible in a way that our children are intertwined in this decision. Maybe your children are talking to you, and they, sometimes the truth, it comes out of the mouth of a child. And maybe your child, they say something to you, and you say, but actually there's a lot of truth in that. And this could influence your decisions, especially if you are not easy to make decisions. Maybe your children have a different approach, and they tell you something, and you think, well, actually they are right. And you act on that. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination of cards. Then we have the sit and the stork here. The sit and the stork, it points to suddenly we have a radical transformation. If you are a long time in a relationship, and for reason X, Y, or Z, this relation was not what you expected from it, it's possible that you suddenly end this relationship. It probably is you who take the initiative. Maybe something is off, maybe something you don't like, maybe something was not correct in this relationship, maybe this relationship made you make certain losses here, but there could be a sudden transformation here. It's like you come here in an end of a period, and you make a decision for literally moving on, because we have the ship here, and the ship lets us move on here. Maybe this situation is already going on for a while. It's a possibility also with this combination. But if you take the decision, there will be quick changes that following each other up here. You will initiate the change yourself here, because sometimes for some people this points to a breakup here, what we are seeing here with this combination. If we have made some plans in the past for initiating something, this means that our harvest is about to come in, but you could have some delays. So if you started something, we see the results of these changes. This is what we are seeing here. It's like we're passing a certain thresholds here. If things out of the past were not settled, this is the time you will settle them. So you will settle old scores, things that need to be arranged. If you have accounts, for instance, that need to be settled out, you will close the accounts, open new accounts. This is all what we are seeing here with this combination of cards, my friends. And then we have the woman, the ship, and the mice. The woman and the ship here, we see here again the traveling, initiating something for business here. This could be an action with money, with business here that we are seeing here, because these are also documents. So it's possible that you're trading something with documents, because this is business documents. This is what we are seeing here. It could also be like if you need certain permits that we are seeing here. If you need permits, this will be very positive also for permits that you are waiting for. But in general, what this also could be, if you travel, that you have a visa. This points to visas for abroad. So maybe we have a visa here, or we are allowed to travel here. We could be a little bit nervous about this whole trip here. If you are a man, it's possible that you visit a woman in abroad, but also for women, it's possible that you encounter somebody from abroad, because the ship is often related to people who come from abroad, a different skin color, a different culture. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, we see here man or woman, whatever it is here, that you go on a journey, and there's some foreigners here involved in the whole system. Of course, if you travel, there will be foreigners involved. It's a logical situation here. Anyway, we see here that this person comes in our life, and this could be a new person, somebody you don't know yet. It's not a return, it's somebody new here that we are seeing here. Then we have the ship and the mice. As I said here, there could be certain delays. We see this here coming back here. Delays if you travel due to a vehicle, see that your vehicle is in order. We see this here. We could experience some travel problems, but it's not dramatic, but we have the sun here. Anyway, if we're on vacation, we should relax also. The delays will not be too big here with this combination. We need to be careful also if we do certain business actions and you have certain documents and you have only one of these documents and you need to send them somewhere, take a copy and let the copy officialize, because sometimes also with this combination, it could mean that certain documents are getting lost. So if you have documents and there is only one, copy it, make it official. If you need to send the original, make a copy and let the copy officialize. We never know what happens. The documents can be damaged, they can get lost here. It's also important to do so here with this combination of cards. If you have travel tickets, also it's wise, for instance, that you take a picture of your travel ticket. If you don't have it for instance, in paper, see you have copies. This is important here with this combination of cards. Anyway, we see here also that there come some new experiences from us here in this combination of cards, but certain things could be delayed, as I said here. If we have been stressed for a very long time due to certain situation, this points also that this stressful situation or this sometimes also it means that was something wrong with the relationship, and it means this clears out. So if you didn't feel well in a certain relationship, these things are going in the next stage. We leave literally behind a unhealthy situation here. Maybe before there were some lies, some untruths here that we are seeing here with this combination of cards. Then we have the third vertical line. We have the letter, the sun, and the clovers here. The letter and the sun here, this is happy news. The last line is very positive, as I told you here. We could receive honors. For instance, if you work somewhere, it's possible that your boss, he tells you, we are very happy with you here. We hope that you have a good vacation and things like that. It's really like they respect you, that they honor you here in certain parts of your life. You receive easy compliments from people around you. As I said, if you wait on documents here, they will come very easy. If you applied for something, things will go very smooth. They will probably come faster than you expected. This is what we are seeing here, because the sun is a fast card. So it's possible if you applied for something that you think, oh my God, it's already here. So this is what we are seeing here with this combination. But it could be important for you, these documents that you are waiting for. If you receive an award, you will be very happy, or it will make you happy. There's a lot of hope here in this combination of cards. Uh, Certain conversations also you will not go, especially during vacation, you will want to keep the conversations light. Maybe you're not in the mood for actually making deep conversations. It's more like you want to more relax here, but we have a warm radiation around us, like we are spreading warmth here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination, and the communication that you are giving here is also very positive. And if you talk to certain people about certain areas in your life, also it bring you luck, because this is the lucky card of the deck. For instance, we are in abroad and you go somewhere and you buy, for instance, a lottery ticket. I'm just saying something here, and you win a small amount of money. Maybe for some reason, or you play the lotto in abroad and then you win a small amount of money. This is what is possible also, or you go in a casino and then you win a small amount of money. This is possible here with this combination of cards, but we will have very clear communication. People will understand us very well. Then we have the sun and the clovers here. There's a lot of luck here on your person here, certain wishes, certain hopes that you are having here. You go in the right direction here. If this is on the job front, this is points to extremely successful here. Unexpected success. Suddenly we have success. This is what we are seeing here. It's like things happen at the right time, at the right moment. This is what we are seeing here. Important opportunities on the job front here could come to you here with this combination of cards. Anyway, we will be able here to use our luck in a positive way here. There are obvious opportunities here coming to you. You need to look around you for the opportunities. If you are not seeing them, the opportunities are there, because these are all opportunities. If you think nothing is happening for me, you need to look around you here for opportunities in your life. Then we go in the cross. We have the child, the ship, and the clovers. We just see if we can add here. So we visit, we travel. We already mentioned that here. There's an adventurous mood that you are in here. The location where you are going, it's possible that it's the first time that you're going here. Maybe you're new in this place where you are going, or it's the very first time you travel. This is possible also to this destination. Or if it's a faraway trip, it could be the first time that you take such a long trip. If it's not a faraway trip, this points to a short vacation to a sunny area. This is possible also. If you're younger, this points to a young traveler, and this travel will bring you a lot of possibilities. Also, travel with our children is possible here with this combination, but we will initiate certain changes in our life. There's a wanderlust here for traveling, for moving around here. This is what we see here. If you are already older or more mature, it's possible that your children are going into the next phase of their life. They're becoming more they go to high school, or they literally go to university. This is possible also, and they're leaving home. This is possible also with this combination of cards here that we are seeing here. This is literally that a child could leave the nest here with this combination of cards. Then we have the ship and the clovers here. There's a lot of freedom here. We get things the way we want here. We seek certain adventures here. There's a lot of curiosities here coming here. There's a pleasant journey with this combination. If you travel also for the first time, be aware that in some countries things are different. So look around you here also. Be careful. Don't take too much risks here, especially if the country has a way of, or it has a reputation that things disappear or get stolen. So be aware, because some countries, I'm not generalizing here, and I'm not preaching here that in every country they steal, but we should be aware, because in some countries this is like possible. Especially now we are in harsh economical times, so we need to see here that things are not taken from us in abroad here with this combination of cards. Then we have the letter and the ship. Can we add something here? News from abroad about business. So if you want to do business in abroad, this is possible. If you work with documents related to abroad, this is possible also. Parcels that are delivered from abroad. If you're waiting from a sending from abroad, this is coming to you here also. Commercial documents, these coming to you, they will be there faster than you assumed they will be here. If you considering Immigration documents, this is possible. Also immigration documents here with this combination. It's like something is immigrated here or comes to us here, but there are travel book documents here. We see literally a travel passport here. Then we have the ship and the clovers here. For some of you, but I have a short reading here, it's possible that you are considering on the long run for immigrating. It's possible that some of you here would consider it. I see that in general for all signs that there is an immigration possibility for many people. Many of us, or of you at least, are tired of certain situations in their home country, and you could consider literally a move in abroad. If you do so, this combination means that you will not be easy to coming home. So if you move abroad, probably this will be a very long time that we are seeing here. Maybe this is a difficult decision. This is what we are seeing here. And as we said here, you could have help here for stimulating making your decision. If you travel, this is possible also, and you go to a certain country, maybe you visit there first, and you're thinking, maybe I'm immigrating there because you like the atmosphere and you see opportunities there. This is possible also with this combination. It's like you take a pre-trip before making the actual decision. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards here. It's possible that you made plans, but due to the trip, you change your mind and you're going in a different direction of life. This is what we are seeing here with this combination, but often it points to immigration, transformations, visas that we are seeing here. There's a strong longing here for leaving home. The ship has wanderlust, and it wants to move here with this combination of cards here. Anyway, this journey, it will bring you certain prospects. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. So Libra, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this card reading. If you are interested in financial card readings, we do also philosophical financial card readings. You can find them also on my channel. And then of course we have the spiritual card readings. They are more like guides for going in certain directions. They could be an additional help here if you put the three together for especially if there's a lot of changes in your life. Anyway, Libra, I want to thank you for your time you spend on my channel. Thank you for considering subscribing, and we see each other next time. Thank you and bye-bye for now.